Well, what's up, guys? It's your boy Chris, Cece, and then Henry and Michael are somewhere in the shop or elsewhere. So today we got a Jeep Rubicon in here today, and we're going to be doing a full window tint. I believe we're going to be going 5 and 35%, so 5 in the back, 35 in the front. These Jeeps are fairly easy, it's not too bad. But I mean, I don't really know what else to say about a Jeep. But today we're just going to show you the install process of doing window tint on this. There we go, there's Michael.
I accidentally shifted your car from 5th to 1st.
What? Oh my god. But yeah, Jeeps are fairly easy, not too bad. We're going to be doing up to the frame of the window, so we'll be showing you how to shave and also maybe some tucking methods also. So give us a moment, we got to print these windows out and we'll get started. Awesome. So if you're wondering why we're spraying the window film with soap and water, it's because we can stick it to the car window itself. I'm gonna do this with one hand. Try not to crease this thing. And then when we come to shrink it, it allows us to just kind of not crease it as we're shrinking in a way. Close the store real quick. It's on here. Shouldn't be doing this with one hand, but I'm doing it with one hand anyway. So far, so good. So what you want to do when you're lining it up with window is you're going to line it up to the top and then kind of give yourself maybe a little gap at the bottom. That way you can go in for the shrinking, because once we start shrinking you're going to see like fingers over here, and then we're just going to get rid of those, and that'll allow us to get a good install of the window film. You don't really have to shrink these windows because they're so flat. There's like no curvature to the window, so it's just a simple straight window tint without even having to shrink it. But you still have to heat the bottom up after the install, so that way you can make sure there's no possible fingers in the future. Okay, so the tools we're going to be using is soap and water, squeegee, and the scrub pad, mainly for the back window. Don't really recommend using razor blade because there's the frost lines, and if you mess those up, your customer is probably going to come back and complain. Just go ahead and start spraying. Get in with the scrub pad. So the scrub pad is just going to pick up all the small dirt between not only on the window but also on the froster lines. It's fairly new. It's a 2021, so there's not going to be a lot of dirt on the back window or any of the windows as much. So if you have like older cars, then you definitely want to do a deeper clean, such as like a 2008 or anything lower. As that's done, just give it another light spray, squeegee all the water out. So I like the squeegee in a downstream type of thing, because that's where where the gravitation is going. It's down. Another spray of water. But this time I'm not going to use a scrub pad. I'm just going to go for a squeegee. You're going to do one more spray, but this time you're not going to squeegee. This is going to be the install time. Go ahead and drop the back window a little bit, peel back the liner down, and then you're going to spray at the same time so no dirt and debris sticks to the film. So there's that. As soon as it's wet, just grab the bottom of it. It's going to be kind of awkward. You can get your head into the back window like that. Go ahead and start from the top, and what you're going to do is you're going to blow the middle. And then just line up the window film at the edges. Give it a light mist. I would start from the middle, down and up, and then side to side. So as that's done, give it another light squeegee or spray, and then repeat the same squeegee process. Cool. So now that you're through with the squeegeeing process and getting all the water out, you're just gonna go ahead and heat all the edges, making sure there's no fingers, and then making sure the tint is laid down to the surface. And next, just go ahead and wipe the surface. And just double check all major areas and making sure there's no water bubbles or any moisture left over, and making sure all the edges are clean too. And then pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the next window and show you that install process and go over the rest of it. Awesome. So we're on to the rear driver window. I'm going to show you the install process of the quarter window and also the main window. I'm just going to start off with the main window. This is going to be pretty quick and easy. So same thing with the back window. You're going to start off with a light mist. And again, this is a 2021, so the edges aren't going to be as dirty as like an older car. So you're going to do a razor blade very lightly. And another light spray or squeegee. I will start off from a left to right or right to left. Just make sure you go in one direction, don't start in the middle. Blue card, yellow towel. Get the edges going. Repeat the process one more time. Wipe your panels so the soap and water doesn't destroy or mess up the interior panels. Go with the blue card. Repeat that process one more time. Light spray, raise at the top, and squeegee. Blue card, and then one more spray. So this will be the final spray, and you're gonna go to the other side and take off the liner, spray the tint, and then install. So as for the side windows, we are shaving the tops. So we're not going to just line it up to the window, we're just gonna line it up at the edge of the window. So you can give it a light spray, side to side. The blue card the edges. You can lift the liner up, spray the bottom half, pull the liner off. Keep one finger on the side so it doesn't peel the tint back. Lift the tint up a little bit and spray this sticky side. Get the tint to go in. And then you're gonna repeat the same process. You're gonna give it a light spray. Squeegee bottom down, and then left to right. One more blue card. Double check that there is no moisture left over. You're gonna go in for one more squeegee and one more blue card. Not to get it really over. Go ahead and drop the window again. And you're not going to shave or trim off the windows just yet. You're gonna let it dry for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, depending on what temperature you're in. If you're in a colder climate, you're gonna give it a little longer to dry because, of course, when it's colder, it takes time for tint to dry. But if it's warm outside, maybe about 5 minutes. And then shave it off and roll the window up, heat the bottom, and then you're good to go. Next is quarter window. This one's pretty easy. This one's honestly super easy, so you don't have to tuck anything. You just literally just gotta line it up and then you're good to go. So you're gonna give it a razor, spray it, a little turbo squeegee. Make sure you do a good squeegee and spray. Line it up and then squeegee it. Light spray. So what I like to do is I like to tack the top and then work my way down. Give it one more light spray, squeegee down, and then just clean up your area and you're all done.
We're getting onto the back quarter glass here. This quarter glass is the very biggest one that's in the back before the, the back windshield. As Chris explained before, you want to shrink these so that way they can get the shape of the glass. But in this case, these Jeeps ones are very, very flat, so there's no need to shrink them. So we're gonna clean this up here. I'll start from the top and work my way to the bottom. Let everything fall down just like every other window. Just like that, kind of overlapping motions, so that way you don't miss a spot. Go ahead and do another spray here. I like to do 2 squeegees just to ensure that I get everything. Just like that. Alright, and with that done, I like to lightly mist the window just a little bit. Then I'll be outside and pull the liner off with the tint and then apply it. Pass right through you guys right there. Try not to rub anything, get any dirt on the tint. And just kind of guide it in there. It's probably the easiest windows you can ever do if you want to learn how to tint, or you're a beginning tinter. Really get the idea of it and not be so complicated. Now that you have it lined up, you want to make sure there's no gaps or light showing at all. Once you've confirmed that, just lightly mist the outside. I like to give it a light squeegee at first so that way it doesn't shift on you. Start from the middle and go up. Do it however at this point. I had to lightly mist it again. So on this one as well, I'm gonna start from the top and get to the end, and then come back. Come back. So that's about it. You can grab your microfiber towel, go ahead and wipe all the water off there, and call it a day.
This is how you tint. Alright everybody, welcome to the Tint My Ride Tint show. Right now what I do first, I just lay my tools out on my towel. Just so I don't have to keep reaching in my box. Other than that, I got 2 squeegees. Both tools are by Fusion Tools. I got one for cleaning, one for, actually install. We got our turbo, the at the bottom, to get off that excessive dirt. Blue card, my razor, squirt bottle, got my yellow towel. Let's get to going. So first what I do, just apply some water. Just clean off the excessive dirt with the razor. I squeegee it up. Then I yellow towel it. Then I double spray it just to get all the excessive stuff that I did from the yellow towel. I squeegee it up. Always wipe the panel. Roll it down. Spray it and then do the same process that I did on the bottom. Squeeze it up. Flush it, flush it. Like I said, I use the Fusion Tool hand job to do my installation. It's a harder type of material. I like because I don't have to squeegee so much, but the hard material doesn't work. I use my blue card to get all the excess on the side. Now I'm using the Fusion Tool Turbo to get all the excessive dirt from under. Clean product. Go under. Now tuck it. Alright, and then squeegee this down. With shouts out to Fusion Tools. I got this from the SEMA show that was at. The booth was awesome. And after my jobs, and after every job, you wipe down the panel.
5 in the back with 35 on the fronts. And maybe they'll come back for a visor, who knows, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the install process of this. Fairly, somewhat easy, somewhat simple. I mean, everyone has their own way of installing window tint, and they're just their own methods and everything. We actually have another one over there, graphic style, and we just finished this also. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care. Hope you guys stay tuned for the next one, and just wait for more content. But peace. Thanks, guys. He's probably like, why are you recording me?